Hi guys, ZonoBRAH again. I'm going to talk about the mid lane this time, where to ward, how to ward, and if you're dominating or getting dominated. We're going to plan all those things out. So if you didn't watch the first video, we're gonna get some. So let's start with the blue side as usual. So you're mid laner and it's around 3 minutes because we always start with 3 minutes because usually jungle get done at 3 minutes exactly. Sometimes it's like 250 for really good junglers. Sometimes it's a little later for slow junglers. It depends, but everything goes from, I'll say, 240 to 3. And usually the jungle shows up top lane first just because it's after the red buff. And there's like a continuum like this of the path, okay? So in the typical game, the enemy jungle, if you're in the blue lane, okay, if you're in the blue side, so on this side of the map, your enemy jungle will do this, then this, well, this, then this, then this, then he will go top. If he doesn't work top, he will probably go like this, and then he'll probably go mid and gank you, right? That's how a lot of games, League of Legends games go right now, at least for solo queue. Maybe you guys are playing pre-mates, but that's not what we're talking about. We're really talking about the solo queue and how to control the vision so you don't get perma-camp, or at least so you have a sense of idea of what is happening during a game. So if you're on the blue side and you're playing, let's say, Airy, okay? What you want to do is around 2 minute 30, so you're like not too late and you don't ward exactly at the same time as the jungler is coming. I want you to ward right here, okay? I want you to ward right here. Sorry, I want you to ward right here or right here. Or both, because you have 2 trinkets, right? It is your choice to do whatever you want. This is just my advice. This is just what I do. And it's usually working. So you can ward here or here and stay in your lane. And especially if it's not a jungle that will come from behind, okay? So the jungles that would come from here, okay, that will gank you like this or like this, are usually jungles that are like Pantheon, Rek'Sai, like just there are people that would do that if they feel like doing that, and they will do that if usually they're in a duo queue with the mid laner. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of time people don't do this just because they're lazy, right? They just want to try something here, but when they're in duo queue, they're not lazy. They're like, I'm gonna come from behind, and this is gonna work. So it's your own choice. You check it out. Know that if usually, okay, know that if the enemy jungle is countering the enemy jungle, your jungle, okay, or the enemy jungle is somewhere like, so let's say a scenario like this, okay, they push down the bot lane, the jungle tries to dive, and he goes here, okay, he goes this side. There's a high chance that he will come to you from here, right? So you want to make sure you stay in this area, okay, so you can see him coming and you can just go straight to your turret. Don't panic, just go straight to your turret and he'll stop coming. Alright, let's erase all that so we cool. But those 2 arrows are really situational, and usually when a jungle does this once, he will probably do it twice or 3 times just because it works. But when it comes, just flash out instantly and try to get out of this bad situation. The thing with the mid lane is that you are really exposed, right? Like, you have so much to care about, okay? The jungle can come from here, he 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 can come from here. Like, you need vision everywhere, and it's really, really hard sometimes to keep up, right? Because your jungle doesn't want to help you ward, and this is going to be really interesting. This is where it gets interesting. Is that in a situation where your jungle doesn't want to help you, what to do? Like, what the hell are you supposed to do, right? So what I do is really simple. Is that I use my 2 trinkets in a way that I use one here, and I use one here. Okay? You might say, oh, it's crazy, blah, 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 but this gives you vision on this area of the map. You have vision here, okay? And you have vision right here, and not on this. You have vision here, and this gives you vision up to here. Okay, so you have vision on all of this area. All of this area, you have the vision. And what I love about this is that you can actually stay on this side of the lane So this side on the lane. So you're safe, right? Because if you stay on this side of the lane, the jungle is gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna come here and try to wait. Let's put something that is. I don't like that. The enemy jungle is gonna be like, I'm gonna come from here and jungle here, and he's gonna waste his time doing that. The only problem about this is that if the jungle comes, he's probably gonna do this camp and probably gonna smite it. It can happen, and he will probably unward this or that. But at least by the time he unwards it, because it's 3 hits per ward, he will lose time and he will give such an amazing information to the enemy team, especially to the bot lane right here. That is really free because they know that the jungle is all the way over there. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing is pretty well symmetrical in a way that it's just the same thing, but like here. So you're gonna ward here and here, and you're gonna have the vision on this. Okay, so this. No, you're gonna have the vision on this, on this. You're gonna have the vision here. You're gonna probably have the vision all the way here. Okay, you're gonna have the vision on this banana over here. Just imagine a banana here, and you're gonna be pretty safe if you stay on this side of your lane. Okay, on this side of the lane. Basically, you have to commit to one side. You can't just fly around like this, because if you march like this, you'll be too vulnerable. You can't ensure the vision here and here on your own, right? So you need to be careful. This is a situation when your jungle doesn't want to help you at all. Like, he does not want to help you ward. He doesn't care about you. He just cares about himself and whatever, okay? So, choose one side, put one trinket or two. That's up to you, but 2 is safer. And if you can afford a pink ward, again, as the top laner, if you can afford it, you don't have to buy it, but if you can afford it, try to put it somewhere safe. Alright, you don't want to lose it too fast. So, somewhere like here. Okay, somewhere like here is nice as well. Somewhere like here is nice as well. Or even, and that sounds surprising, but it's really effective here. You might say, but it's not a bush, right? But trust me, it's really, really good, because if the jungle comes like this, he doesn't have time to hit this thing 5 times, and you have the information, and you're fine, and you should be surviving. Don't worry, like, a pink ward is... It's being placed so that your pink ward needs to be staying at least like 5 or 6 minutes on the map for it to be worth it. Otherwise, you're kind of losing money. So you don't put it in an obvious way like this, or like here or here. Like, this is too... This is like the only reason why you will pink here or here if it's... Well, we're going to talk about this now, but if you only do this if you kill this turret on time, okay? So, let's talk about this now. So, you're on the blue side, you take the first turret. What I would advise you is keep the side thing. The side thing is up to date. Let's actually draw a line from here to here, so you know what I'm talking about. So, you took this turret, right? You're going to commit to one side. Whether the blue side or the red side, it's up to you. What I would suggest you is to follow wherever lane needs more help. So, if the bot lane needs help, probably going to focus on this, so you can grab the vision here and roam. Okay, so you're going to pink here, you're going to maybe control the scuttler here, and you're going to be able to do the Drake as well. So this might sound better in early game, but if you kill this turret at 30 minutes in the game, it's a whole different story. So pink ward right here or right here. You can even go pink right here and ward here, for example, so you control the red buff, or you can do the exact same thing on this side of the map, where you're going to ward here to control the vision of the blue, and you're going to pink ward right here to have the vision of the jungle coming here to get the wolves or anything else. But this is very, very interesting. It allows your jungle and you to invade the blue side of the jungle, and to probably get some activity down here for a dive, okay? So you can get your bot lane in a better place, and this gives you the dragon vision, right? All right. So now that you killed one turret, let's say you kill the second turret, okay? Oh my god, I can't get the turret on, but you get the second turret, and now you're like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? I'm kind of exposed. Same thing with the top laner, guys. If you get the tier 2 turret, it's probably time to gather with your team, and it's probably time to work on a vision strategy that is really important. You can't do that by yourself. The more you push, the more the bigger your land becomes, and the more investment you need to put in vision to keep this land controlled, right? If you want to control the vision, there's so much to ward that you're not going to be able to do it alone. But there's a few things you have to know, is that your pink ward right here that I tell you to do is still super valuable. It gives a lot of vision, and if the enemies wants to clear their jungle, at least you have some sort of vision on their path. Another trinket is really important, is to ward both buffs, so whether it's here, and here or here, or even the pink ward we talked about in the top lane video here. So always have one pink ward here, one pink ward here, one trinket here, one trinket here. When I say trinket, it's also the ward. It really doesn't matter as long as you have them. So 2 wards here, okay? The most important wards are here. You need to ward right here. Okay, so this is really important. It gives you the transaction between... This is basically the opening of the jungle, right? Like, you have the camp here, you have the red buff here. And this gives you a lot of information on the Baron movements and etc. But I'm saying if you really push down the mid lane, you need the 3 wards here, 2 wards, 1 pink ward, and here you need it. You need a ward right here. Knowing that there's a wall here, but it's not on this picture, unfortunately. You need a ward here, and a pink ward here. Knowing that they're probably going to push this and this. If you don't have at least the tier 1 turret, do not ward here. Place this ward right here, or even right here. And this will help you. So I think this is it. Honestly, know that your responsibility as a mid laner is really... It's very important for vision control, because you have the middle path of the map. You divide the map into, and it's really important that you do not die, because you're the most sensitive to ganks ever. You have so many angles to watch. Pay attention to your mini map, and make sure if you ward on the right side, you stay on the right side, and if you ward on the left side, you stay on the left side. Be smart. Make sure you observe the pattern of action of the enemy, so you know if something is going on. Okay. So I hope this helps, guys. I hope as a mid laner you learn something. I hope that I can teach you this through matchup commentaries all throughout games that I'm going to do on this YouTube channel. I hope you liked it. If you do, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If you want more content, go to www.learnall.com. Thank you so much for watching.